Well, hey, it's Catherine Pooler, and I'm really excited to share some projects today using the brand new print and pattern tool by Catherine Pooler and Sizzix. So let's dive right in. Here is the oh so sleek box that your print and pattern tool will come in. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So in every print and pattern tool, you will get a set of stencils and a stamp set. You have this whole guide here. Oh, I love this. This is my first time opening the actual box, so I'm so excited. So it shows you with the different sizes of stencil images, how many clicks to get the different patterns. I think that's really helpful. Love that. Here is the stamp attachment. Here is the stencil attachment, and this is the piece that clicks into the stencil and stamp tool, and then here is your arm. So you're going to grab your stencil and stamp tool, remove the lid. You're going to take this arm, slide it in. This little button you're going to want to push down and slide that piece just like so. I'm going to add this right in there like that, and it's ready to go. What do we want to do first, stencil or stamp? I'm going to start out with a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. Let's start with the stencil attachment. So we're going to slide it onto the arm, and let's do the circles first. So we'll add this to the stencil attachment and move it over to 1. If you want to start your stenciling over here, simply move your attachment over. Now I want to make sure I only stencil the large circle and not the small one, so I'm just going to add a little post-it note here. And then if you're worried about stenciling over these pieces here, just cover those up as well. Better safe than sorry. Actually, if I do this. Okay, so we're going to start out with It's a Girl. And then I want to go down, so I'm going to go 1 click, 2 clicks, and I want my circles to overlap. I'm going to go rainbow, so next up is Bellini. And I really love stenciling because you can do shading on your circles, and that really adds nice dimension to your images. Let's take a little peek. Pretty. And then we're going to move over 1 click, 2 clicks. If I go 3, they're just going to be right next to each other, but I want mine to overlap. And when you're overlapping, be sure to use analogous colors or monochromatic color scheme so that you don't turn to mud when the colors blend into each other. Next up, we're doing Tiara. And then we'll go up 2, and I want a color in here that is going to be analogous. Let's just use a lighter yellow. And then we'll go over 2. I'm going to grab Garden Party. I'm also not wiping the stencil off between colors. And since I'm going analogous or monochromatic, it's not a big deal. But if you're going complementary colors, you're definitely going to want to wipe off that stencil. Okay, then we'll go down to 1, 2. And we'll grab Aquatini. Let's take a peek. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm trying to decide if I want to do more. I think we can go just like this. I will cut this out and create a quick card. So with the tool, you get this stamp set. The stamps were created to go with the stencils. So you can stamp these spirograph type images over the top. You can create something like this. You can create something like this, or you can pull in other stamps. And here is another card I made, and I did rainbow ink blending on the circles and then just finish it off with some simple stamps from our Print and Pattern Birthday Sentiments stamp set. This was created to also work with the Print and Pattern tool, and I'm going to finish it off pretty simply. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to do some of these patterns, but I'll save that for another day. You can also use this as a stamping positioner. So I'm going to do the happy birthday right there, pick it up with the platform. I'm going to ink it with some Midnight ink. And if I want to give another pass, I can. Just one note, this does wiggle ever so slightly. So when you're laying it down, make sure you go in the same spot. Perfect. I'm a big fan of geometric cards and doing them in bright, vibrant rainbow colors, and then finishing them off with black and white. So I stamped and just fussy cut this present, and I thought it would be fun to have 2 happy birthdays on here, and the black with the white embossing is super cute. And there's also a star in the happy birthday sentiment, so I thought that would be fun as well. So let's do a Bellini star. And then we'll add the present. I'm going to add this card to a simple card base and a black layer. And it's adorable. I love this. For this card, we're going to use the Happy Birthday Sentiments in the original way that we intended it to be used. And that is to be able to stamp a whole background with sentiments and be able to tile them. So I'm going to pull a few of these out. We have them in all different fonts. Today is your day, let's party, time to celebrate, to go with the different fonts of the happy birthday. So this is a staple birthday sentiment set for you. You're going to use it all the time, and it is going to cover all of your birthday needs. Let's see how I want to arrange these first. Okay, they're arranged, and let's pick them up with the platform. And Midnight ink pad, we will ink and stamp. I love how that looks. Okay, then we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to do 4. Then we're going to go back to the top, and we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, and 4 notches. Then we'll go down. And then all of our sentiments are perfectly lined up. Now, if I want to go over here, I ran out of room, so I'm just going to pick this up and move it over a few notches. And then I'll be able to stamp again right on the edge. I want to continue building my pattern, so I'm going to use the icons from the Print and Pattern Birthday Sentiment stamp set. We'll ink these up and stamp. And if you're doing all of them at the same time, you could just do a fun rainbow pattern on the back and kind of ink blend your images, or just be careful to ink one at a time. I kind of like blending them together. We'll do a little tap, tap, tap there to blend. super cute. Oh, that star is adorable when it's blended. You could also do one by one, just do one at a time. And I think we'll go for pink It's a Girl for the hat, with maybe a pom-pom in Bellini. And then we can continue with the same colors or bring in some other colors. Before I switch colors though, let me do these again. And then we'll clean off the stamps and switch colors. We'll clean the stamps, then click down until we're in the area we want to stamp. Let's do Flirty Fuchsia for this star. How cute. Maybe a little on the cupcake. And then we'll come in with Fiesta Blue and a little Garden Party. Do a little ink blending to get a nice ombre look. And ink and stamp several times until you get the look that you're going for. Now I have a whole stamped background custom made, and I can make cards, I can add a little piece to a scrapbook page, I can make a box, limitless possibilities. Along with the happy birthday sentiments, we included 4 icons to create cards with, and they are perfect for using with the print and pattern tool. They are tileable and they will make the cutest designs. So let's do some rainbow cupcakes. I'm not cleaning my stamps between each stamping because, well, actually I might when I go from darker to lighter, like this party dress to Bellini, I will give a little quick tapping off. But since I'm going rainbow order and my colors are analogous, it's going to be okay if I don't clean it super, super well. If you're going from a purple to a yellow, for instance, you're definitely going to want to clean your stamps off better than I am here. And then we will go back to the original position here and go down 1, 2, 3 notches. Then we'll use Tiara and get a yellow cupcake. I've got my platform pretty inky, so we'll just clean that off also. And then go over to move to Garden Party. I just cut my layer, adding it to Aquatini cardstock and a card front. In addition to the print and pattern birthday sentiments, we also have the print and pattern hello sentiments. We loved this concept so much, we wanted to do 2 stamp sets, so you have so many possibilities for cards to send to friends and family. I love the fonts that we chose for the hello and the happy birthdays. We did a lot of fonts in different sizes so that this is very versatile, and we did all these secondary images and these cute little icons. The telephone and the envelope might be my favorite. And then here is one more where I just did the hello, hello, hello. Super easy to do with that print and pattern and have it exactly perfectly lined up. Let's take a look at a few other cards that I created with the shape stencils and the coordinating stamps. And I worked in some of our sentiments from the 2 print and pattern stamp sets, the birthday and the hello. And I love these 2. Think of all the different color combinations you can use. Now we've only just scratched the surface and all the ways that you can use the print and pattern tool and the products that we have out now to coordinate with this tool. All of these products are available now at Sizzix.com, CatherinePooler.com, and your favorite local retailer. Thanks for watching, and definitely stay tuned for more.